Hi, Catherine Eyre here, and welcome to the confidence episode. That was weird. Now, you can't really define confidence. Some people say it's a facade, a mask that you put on. Others say fake it till you make it. Whatever making it means is also on a scale of subjectivity. You might say it comes from within. And when you're confident in yourself, it reflects in your personality and behaviour. For me, it's entirely situational. When I feel comfortable with people, I'm really outgoing, really confident, sometimes loud, but sometimes I'll get bursts of confidence in unfamiliar situations, like when I'm meeting new people. Again, it depends who's around me, where the conversation's going, whether or not I feel I have something in common with these people, whether they've been hospitable to me. It depends on a lot of factors. Generally, I am a little bit reserved when I meet new people, and I think that's quite normal for almost everybody. I like to think I come across as friendly, but I'm not necessarily like completely myself and out there. I don't know, it's weird. I used to gig quite a bit, and despite not feeling like an inherently confident person, I somehow managed to get the courage to go up on a stage and sing. That's as surprising to me as it is to anyone else. I think that was definitely a case of faking it. When I came off stage, like, people would comment and say that I looked really relaxed and content up there, but really I was like feeling sick with nerves. I feel like there was a turning point in my confidence. My teenage years were pretty tough. I'll probably do another video about that at some point in more depth. But yeah, I had pretty low self-esteem when I was a teenager, as most teenagers do. I moved to university at 19, and when my parents left me at my new flat and I was alone for the first time in my life, I made a conscious decision to be more confident, or to appear more confident. I knew that I needed to speak to people and make friends, because university without friends would be awful. However scared I was, I knew that I needed to interact with people and make friends. I wanted to make a new life for myself as well. I wanted to reinvent myself, as many people do when they move away from home. To be that person, it took a lot of bravery to go outside my comfort zones, go and talk to strangers. You know, live away from home is a big thing in itself. And I think to cope with that huge change, I forced myself. I thought, this is like sink or swim. You don't really have a choice. You're going to be more confident, you're going to talk to people, and hopefully things will work out. And they did, thankfully. I'm working on maintaining the same level of confidence in most situations. Obviously, that's not always possible. Confidence is a very attractive trait, especially when it's natural, and it takes some time to acquire with most people. With some people, it seems to appear completely naturally. I think for most people, it is a battle in your head of like, how am I appearing right now? I'm an idiot, nobody will want to talk to me, and all these thoughts that go around your head which affect your behaviour. It's weird because some people that I've met would describe me as really outgoing and confident, and other people would say the opposite, that I'm shy, reserved, quiet. And it really does depend, like I said at the start of the video, like it depends so much on so many factors. The mood that I'm in, the situation, the people, the location, everything. Honestly though, I don't feel like you have to be some like fucking peacocking prick. Long-lasting confidence does take time, and it should match your personality. You shouldn't have to become somebody else to feel like you're worth listening to. Also, you really do stop giving so much of a shit about trivial things as you get older. It's cool to be quiet. That's okay, and it generally means that the people that do take the time to know you are the ones that are going to be sticking around in your life. A few practical tips for if you're struggling with confidence. Walk with your chin up. Good posture. I know that I'm sort of being a hypocrite because I don't think my posture is very good, but if you walk looking up, avoid looking at the ground, then you'll automatically feel more confident as well as appear more confident. When talking to people, maintain good eye contact, not like in a creepy way. Remind yourself that everybody else is worrying about looking like an idiot. Wear stuff that you feel comfortable in. When you're not worrying too much about your appearance, then it's easier to concentrate on more important things like the conversation you're having. Brush your teeth before you go anywhere. Always helps me. Fresh breath, fresh mind. Listen to uplifting music on your way to somewhere. Do stuff alone. Quite liberating to eat alone at a restaurant, go to a museum. Last night I went to the cinema for the first time on my own and it was awesome. When you can be content in your own company, you'll be surprised at how much that translates to when you're socially interacting. Imagine that you're somebody else looking at yourself. Why would you imagine that you're any less valid than anybody else? It's really difficult to be objective about ourselves, but just try and step away for a second and think about those negative thoughts circling your mind. Question them. And what if those thoughts turned into, I can do this? Think about what that would be like.